right, hello everyone. It is Miss Chrissy from the Glen Carbon Library, and I'm here to make pancakes with you today. I have my helpers with me, Evie and Nora and Abel. All right, so I am going to make some pancakes from scratch. I am using a recipe from the cookbook 100 Days of Real Food. We do have that cookbook in our library. So if you'd like to check that out, you can. I might even include some of the recipe at the end of this video. So I have all of my ingredients set out. I have one large bowl. I have a whisk. I have a spatula for scraping and stirring. I have a flipper for when we get to the fun part. And then I have all my ingredients here that I'll talk about as we pour them in. So the first thing to go in is flour. This is 2 cups of whole wheat flour, and I'm gonna let Evie dump that into our big bowl here. Perfect. And then this little one has a mix of baking soda, baking powder, and salt. There are 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we're gonna dump that right in there on top of the flour. And then I'm gonna use my whisk to make sure that's all blended in together real well. All right, and then I'm gonna use the whisk, and I just kind of push the flour up to the side to make a kind of a hole in the middle, because now we're gonna pour our wet ingredients in. And so the first wet ingredient to go in is the milk. So Abel, can you come around here so that you can reach it? We're gonna move it this way so that he can reach the milk. And we're gonna pour that right into the middle there.
All of it?
All of it. That is a cup, 1 3/4 cup of milk that we are adding to the batter there. Next, we have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, which Nora is going to add to our mix here. I'm gonna use my spatula to make sure I get every last bit of buttery goodness into our mix. There we go. And then I have 2 eggs that I have cracked and beaten lightly that we're gonna add to the mix as well. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of honey.
Mommy.
And I'm just gonna eyeball this.
Get.
Okay, so I'm going to gently stir the batter. The important thing with pancake mix is to not over mix your pancakes. That makes for a real dense pancake. You want your pancakes to be light and fluffy. So I'm just going to lightly mix these and not go too far, not go too much. We're gonna have a lumpy batter, and that's okay. Now, I'm going to add a secret ingredient, and I'm going to add mashed bananas to our pancakes. So this looks kind of yucky, doesn't it? These were 2 bananas that were frozen. So that's why they look extra mushy and yucky and gross, but they taste super sweet and yummy. Okay, Abel, you wanna pour these bananas in? Okay, here, I'll scoot it closer for you. Pour those in right there like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, please don't say that.
Okay, and then we're just gonna gently fold these in, because again, we don't want to over mix it. So the batter that you guys are getting in your kits at home is just plain pancake batter, which is super yummy by itself. Or you can use some of your mix-ins that we have included, or anything else that you might have at home, like bananas or blueberries are really yummy in pancakes also. So we have included some chocolate chips and some sprinkles. We also gave you bottles if you want to make shapes with your pancakes. Now, if you use the bottles, you can't put the mix-ins in the batter before you put it in the bottles, or it's not gonna come out of the bottles. So I will show you a way to include mix-ins into your pancakes by adding them to the griddle after you've put them on there. So I've got my griddle here, and it is getting hot. I've got it turned on to a medium-high heat, about 350 to 375 degrees, okay? I've got my pancake batter here, making sure the bottom's scraped up real good. All right, so here's my pancake batter, here's my griddle. I have a stick of butter I'm gonna use to just run across the top of my griddle so that my pan is greased. You can use spray or butter, just like this. All right, and then I like to use a ladle to scoop out my pancakes. It gives me just about the right measurement, which should be about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup worth of batter. And I'm just gonna scoop some, and I put it right onto the pan there, nice and hot. Now, these kinds of pancakes are not gonna bubble as much as the pancake mix that we're sending home with you. So you kind of have to look for the edges to be a golden brown. Now, my pancakes are not perfect circles. You might be making shapes. Like Miss Amy said in her video, the important thing is how they taste. So I have some chocolate chips here. I'm gonna give each kid a couple chocolate chips to sprinkle on top of their pancake. And then when they're ready to flip, the pancakes will have chocolate chips in them. You can just add them to the top. All right, go ahead. But be very careful, this is hot. Abel, do you want to walk around over here and you can do yours?
I ate one
Nora,
of
you
those
too?
chocolate chips.
You ate one of your chocolate chips? You sneaky thing. This is very hot. Be careful. Good choice. Go ahead and push them in there a little bit. There you go. That way when I flip them,
I'm
they'll be
making
good to
a
go.
smiley face.
Shh, be real quiet and listen. Ooh, I hear that butter sizzling. That's gonna be a good pancake. Watch what you're doing.
Oh.
Nope, don't lick it. Put it back in your pancake. All right.
And the last one is for me.
Deal. Last one is for you to eat. Okay, now we just have to wait another couple minutes to flip these, and we'll flip them. And then we'll wait another minute or two, and then they are ready to go. Now, we have included some syrup in your kits. I'm gonna be using some syrup. You can also top it with peanut butter, or powdered sugar is a good thing to put on top of your pancakes. You can put more fresh fruit on top of your pancakes. There are so many fun things that you can do with pancakes. What is one of your favorite things to do with pancakes, Evie? Check these.
I just like plain syrup on mine.
Yeah.
That's my favorite type of pancake.
Whoop, I didn't get that one all the way flipped. There we go. That's your favorite kind. Nora, how about you? What's your favorite thing to put on your pancake?
My favorite kind is powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar, yum. And Abel, how about you?
I like syrup and honey on mine.
Syrup and honey, ooh, good combination.
They're both my favorite liquids.
They're both your favorite liquids. So you'll see that I
That
flipped
are
our
sticky.
pancakes. They're a nice golden brown. And we're just gonna let them cook on the other side for a minute. And then we'll flip them up onto the plates, and we'll see how our chocolate chip smiley faces and patterns turned out. Okay? And then we'll do them up with some yummy syrup and some more fresh fruit, and it'll be a yummy, yummy breakfast. Okay, so we'll just wait.
I will get the syrup and honey and flurt it on.
Oh my goodness. So the trick with these is you want to wait just enough to make sure that the middles get cooked all the way through, so that you're not eating any raw batter, which would not be good. We did include eggs in here, so we can't eat this raw. We'll give it just another minute to make sure that the middles are done. While we're waiting, let me show you one of our favorite books here. It is If You Give a Pig a Pancake by Laura Numeroff. Now, Laura Numeroff has written lots of these books. The first one is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. And then she did one that was If You Take a Mouse to School and If You Take a Mouse to a Movie. So Mouse is one that is the main character and Pig is one of the side characters, and Pig really likes pancakes. And in the story, if you give a pig a pancake, what is she gonna want to go with it? Do you guys remember? Syrup. And then what happens when she has the syrup with her pancakes?
She gets sticky and she needs a bath.
She gets all sticky and she needs a bath. So I'm gonna flip it open here just real quick to show you that. If you give a pig a pancake, she'll want some syrup to go with it. You'll give her some of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably get all sticky, so she'll want to take a bath. And then look, here she is taking a bubble bath. And what did you guys all get to make last week with Miss Sam in our Let's Get Crafty video? Bath bombs. So if you guys get all sticky eating these pancakes with syrup, then you have a bath bomb to take care of it. And here is Miss Evie's. Oh, this one was Abel's pancake. You're right. That one was Abel's pancake with the chocolate chips.
Mr. Abel's.
Here's Miss Evie's pancake with chocolate chips. You can see them in there all nice and melty. And then this one over here was Miss Nora's pancake with chocolate chips. Yummy and delicious. Yes, they're gonna be hot. All right, we will finish up making some of these and we'll see how they turn out. All right, everyone. So here are my finished pancakes. I finished the rest of the batter. I included some yummy strawberries and some syrup on my plate here, and I can't wait to take a bite. These are the two books that we talked about today. This is the book I got the recipe out of, 100 Days of Real Food. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we have this copy in the library. And If You Give a Pig a Pancake by Laura Numeroff. There are lots of fun versions of these books. Evie was very excited to tell you about If You Give a Cat a Cupcake, and there's If You Give a Dog, oh gosh, I don't remember the dog one now. If You Give a Moose a Muffin. Like I said, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. They're really fun books. And so I hope you guys enjoy making your pancakes that we've given you. You can make them your own by adding different mix-ins than what we have included for you, or using different recipes like I did here. And so I hope you have enjoyed making your pancakes and that we get to eat them all up. Have a good day.